and you're studying too much the actual library. You're not in the business of analyzing if there's how many composers are out there. You're not analyzing how many tracks have been approved on AudioJungle, and you're definitely not analyzing and keeping track what somebody else's sales are. Okay, somebody else's success does not prevent you from you being successful. Hello and thank you for tuning in. My name is Daniel Carrizales from stockmusiclicensing.com. Now, is AudioJungle saturated? Well, to get straight to the point, yes, it is saturated. AudioJungle is very saturated, but the reality of it is that over there in this particular library, AudioJungle, which is where I sell my music, that's where I started actually and had a lot of success there. And eventually I embarked into other libraries coming as a result of starting my career in AudioJungle. But the reality of it is that I have a lot of friends who are very, very talented. They're very, very successful outside of royalty-free sites like AudioJungle. And they have been rejected by AudioJungle for some strange reason. And the reality of this situation is that there is a lot of other type of composers who are doing very I wouldn't say cheesy music, but maybe a little bit plasticky music, very manufactured music, very unoriginal. And they just seem to get into this marketplace, and there's a lot of them. And then there's actually a lot of composers with a lot of clone accounts as well. And when I get this question asked again and again, is this market saturated, and how can I stand out in such a saturated library like AudioJungle? I have friends who do corporate music track to a level that is better than any of the best sellers. And when you see that they have no sales, it's just like, oh my God, why is this happening? Just because they are appearing in search engines in the actual library. So they are already, when they have a certain level of success in the beginning, they keep appearing again and again and again. So the customer, I guess as well, when they see that this music track has X amount of sales and whatever, and some comments, or maybe it's trendy, they just buy that just based on whatever reviews they have. And this is something that is unique as well to this particular library, AudioJungle, because there is a lot of emphasis on how many sales a particular track has. And this could be a little bit of a double sword, or a double-edged knife, I should say. Because for us as composers, if you're asking that question, is the marketplace very saturated? It's because you're focusing too much on what the actual library is doing. And I've been there, and by that I mean that you're focusing so much on who has the most sale, who get the badge of elite or not elite, who is the top number one AudioJungle elite author today or tomorrow, or who's at the top and how many sales are they doing and all of this. That's why you have this notion as well that is saturated, and because you're so focused on somebody else's work, and you're so focused as well on the front page of AudioJungle as well. You're looking at all these tracks coming in, and you're like, oh my God, how can I stand out? I've been there. What I do, okay, at this point in my career, and I've been doing this for some time now, is that I just upload my music there and I just move on. I don't study the actual website. I don't see what everybody else is doing. I don't see who's the best seller today or how much they have progressed over the year. That takes a lot of energy, and that takes a lot of your creativity away, because you're based your attention is just so focused on what that library is, how many tracks are out there. Oh my God, look, they have now 300 new tracks, and how am I going to compete with all these people? And check out this other person, has been there since 2017, but now it has reached all this amount of sales. Who cares? It doesn't really matter. Okay, what matters here is for you to feel confident enough that you can get into this marketplace and shine. You don't need to be a bestseller in order to be successful. I'm telling you this by experience. I am not a bestseller on AudioJungle, and I am very successful, and I started there. That's the best part, okay? And from there, I have built what I built today, and I'm so grateful. I'm still part of this amazing community. I'm still part of this amazing website and library. And I get so many questions about AudioJungle. So many people I have helped over the years setting up their accounts. Questions about should I put this or not? How do you go about that? And the level of success that I have today, I wouldn't trade it for anything. Actually, it's better for me to be as I am. I get enough revenue from my AudioJungle account, and in combination with my other accounts, it just makes enough for me to run a full paycheck every month. But I realized that earlier on as well, that I was so focused on, oh, I want to be like that bestseller. I want to be an elite author. Oh, it actually that is something that is very good. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have that as a goal, but when you're focusing on that and then you're asking yourself this question, if it's saturated or not, you're on the wrong side of the coin, or you're on the wrong frame of mind. You shouldn't be asking these questions. Everything is saturated as far as I'm concerned. How many do we need any more lawyers? What are you going to go and study? We have been raised with this idea of like, you need to go and be a lawyer, you need to go and be a doctor, you need to go and study this, you need to go to study that. Are those places saturated? I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. What about YouTubers? How many more YouTube channels do we need? I don't go into doing things in with that angle. Saturation and oversaturation, and there's too much of everything. How can you rank or whatnot? Well, we do the best we can, and we bring to the table our authentic self. And by that I mean that you have to be yourself. You have to be original. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to be the best of something and say, oh my God, I see this person doing this, and how can I erase all of that and create this brand new music or this brand new thing. You just have to be yourself, and you will be successful, believe me. And success will come to you if you are in the right frame of mind, and if you're just focusing on your work. Don't focus on whatever other people are doing. Don't focus on if the library is too saturated or not. Everything is saturated, okay? I'm saturated with a lot of work. I'm saturated with it's just a concept. I'm saturated here with the heat. It's unbearable here in Greece, the heat. But you still have to see things from a different angle. And when it comes down to AudioJungle, we focus too much on the badge. We focus too much on what the other person is doing, and we check what they're doing. And as composers, we go in and chase the sales, check out somebody else's sell. That's ridiculous, man. We shouldn't be doing that. We shouldn't be checking what other people's sales are. Check your sales, check your music, check how much are you making, how better are you becoming by doing this. Don't go in and you're studying too much the actual library. You're not in the business of analyzing if there's how many composers are out there. You're not analyzing how many tracks have been approved on AudioJungle, and you're definitely not analyzing and keeping track what somebody else's sales are. Okay, and I know this because I've been there. I was like that in the past until I had to break free from that mindset of there's no way I can live my life like this, and I'm never going to progress, okay, if I keep checking what other people are doing, if I keep checking how many new composers AudioJungle has, if I keep checking the forum and that rejections and some negativity that goes on, not only on AudioJungle, but other music licensing forums. The best thing I say to composers when they start doing music, and especially when it comes to AudioJungle, is to focus on your own work, focus on your things. Just don't dilute yourself with what other composers are doing. Some people have a lot of success immediately with 2 or 3 tracks. Some other people need 1,000 tracks to just reach the same level of success. Some people succeed very quickly. Some people takes years for that to happen. And we all are in a different journey. So you shouldn't be concerned with where I'm at, or you shouldn't be concerned with somebody else's success as well. That doesn't mean that you're not able to be successful as well. Somebody else's success does not prevent you from you being successful. I mean, that's something that you really need to get into your brain, so you can be successful and happy in the process, okay? So anyways, man, it's a little bit of I don't know if this is sounding like a rant video or something, but I just get a lot of questions about AudioJungle, and I help a lot of people concerning AudioJungle, okay? And it's really hot in Greece here today, and it's just, I guess it's a rant video, but anyways, on a quick note here, because of this topic that has been coming up again and again and again, private messages, messages on my YouTube channel, messages on my Instagram and all of this, I just want to let you know very quickly that I am putting together, it's almost finished, a course on AudioJungle for complete beginners, okay? So if you're somebody that wants to start getting into AudioJungle, and this is the irony, because you think that it's really saturated, and here I am helping people getting into AudioJungle, okay? Because I don't believe that there's such a thing of somebody else is going to take you, your success away, or my success away if I'm helping people get into the same library where I'm selling music. So anyways, I'm putting this course together for complete beginners, and I walk you, it's literally a course that is head over shoulders, and I'm walking you through the whole process of opening an account, okay, on AudioJungle, setting up your profile, filling up your tags, okay, because I have helped a lot of people with this. People don't know really how to properly set up their own details and tags, and they're a little bit afraid of this, why PROs are important, and all of these little details of how, not only setting up an account on AudioJungle, but as well how to watermark your music, where to find the watermark. I got a lot of people asking me, where is the watermark for AudioJungle so I can watermark my own tracks. So I'm working on this course, okay? It's gonna be out in the next few weeks, so keep your eyes open. If you're interested in this course of AudioJungle, you can download my guide, okay? It's on the description, and you will be informed when it's out, okay? It's gonna be all about AudioJungle, and yes, I'm helping other people getting into AudioJungle, because my message is to spread the word that you can monetize your music. And I started on AudioJungle, and I want you to do the same thing. I want you to get your music there and find your own place. Shine the way you're supposed to be shining as well. So anyways, man, if this is something that you're interested in, please download my free guide, link in the description, and I will inform you as soon as this AudioJungle course is ready. And that's just my gift to you, you know, because the amount of questions and the amount of information that people are asking me about AudioJungle, and I have contacted AudioJungle myself, the head of the reviewers. I have said, listen, I'm here helping people how to properly prepare their files to upload it to AudioJungle. So I am not promoting them. I am not sponsored by them. I am not getting nothing. This is just because I want to help people monetize their music on AudioJungle and on other libraries as well. So that's it, man. This is my rant video, I guess, my sweaty video here in Greece. And keep your eyes open for this course if this is something that interests you, especially if you're a beginner, because it's for complete beginners. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope these videos find you well. Please leave in the comment sections if you want to know anything about AudioJungle, or if you want me to add anything to this course that I'm in the making. I'm almost finished, but if there's anything else that you want me to put in this course that is specifically about AudioJungle, you want to know something about it, please leave it in the comment section, and I will be happy to add that to the modules, okay? And as always, man, rock and roll, and here's to your success.